Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and please like and subscribe because I'm trying to try to get people aware of the channel and make invisible illness, like people more aware of invisible illness and stuff like that. So today is Friday, and yeah, I'm not feeling the greatest today, but at least I'm up and dressed, which is great. The small wins are good. So yeah, made my breakfast. Managed to we're actually going to my mum's this weekend, me and my hubby, so have to get things in the case and last night. Last night I had a real spike in my heart rate because I had to give the house a quick tidy up, so there's nothing I can do about that, but that's just it. Today I'm having a very, very chilled, low-key day. Because I know the weekend might be busy, so today I'm going to have a chilled day. I hope to go to watch the rugby with my husband tomorrow, just in a local bar, not actually at the stadium. But yeah, anyway, today I've come on to I've had a kind of review the Visible Visible app. I don't know if you've heard of it, but yeah, it's an app that sorry, I must. Please forgive me today because my brain fog is still it's still there. So if I don't get words out right or if I'm stuttering over my words, that's the reason why. So I say that first. So first I have to say that I'm not being paid for this review. This is completely my own views. Nobody's paid me to say this. Nobody's made me say this. I just want to tell you what a week, because I've only had this app for a week, so I want to tell you what a week with Visible looks like for somebody who's got chronic fatigue. And if you've not tried it, then maybe you can look at it and see what you think. Anyway, so this is I put it down a bit. This is the armband that we wear. I'm going to take it off for a minute. So it's a polar armband. It's got this goes on your arm side. It pops in and out. Yeah, like this. So it's got I don't know if you can see that right now. But that's upside down, isn't it? Sorry, it's back to front, but it says polar on it. It's got a charger. You charge overnight, and pop on in the morning, and it goes. Once it goes green, it's good to go in. This is the armband. Now I'm having to use it singly, but it's normally doubled. But because I've got such a thick arm, I need to use it. So anyway, it pops back in. If you can see it. Oops. It sometimes falls out like that. Anyway, this is it's got two here, and it pops in. Make sure that side is towards your skin. It pops in like that, and then it goes your arm up there, sticks neatly, and measures your heart rate. It measures spikes in your heart rate, which apparently, same with people with chronic fatigue, the spikes in your heart will are equivalent to fatigue. So more spikes you have, the more pace points you get. I'll show you the app anyway. So this is the app. This is on my phone. This is the app here. Let me go to the community. It's got lots of different things on the community that you can read up on. This app is, without the armband, you can get it free. So it's got lots of different things. You can scroll up, and you can have there's podcasts you can listen to. I've not listened to a lot of them actually, but you can listen to lots of podcasts. If you press that one, it tells you the research they're doing on long COVIDs, MECFS, and yeah, just different things. If you can scroll up your phone and it tells you that. So it's got, this is the profile page. This, oops, sorry, go back again. This bit here gives you access to somebody who can, if you have any issues or problems, right away, somebody will message you. Well, they're usually, I found that in the week they've been quite quick getting back to me and helping me in this week. You've got pace and settings, so your heart rate, budget, pace, and it'll tell you about pace in a minute. You probably know about that if you're chronic fatigue anyway. Excuse me. Pace and notifications. Reminders, so it tells you about a morning check-in, evening check-in, and I've not done the breathing exercises. They've actually just messaged me to talk to me about breathing and being better. I've not done that yet. You've got monthly check-ins. So my functional capacity for the month that I checked in was 4.5, which is lower than it should be. So it's a healthy person's score would be 6. So yeah, mine's is lower. Says breakdown. Your source indicates that your ability to carry out day-to-day activities is impacted, particularly in walking and moving around. I always knew that. When I was really ill and I was in the chair, that was one of the things. Walking and moving around just totally gave me around. Hygiene and things were fine. So it tells you, it gives you a score of all the things. Being upright, activities in the home, communication, activities outside your home. Most of them are in yellow, apart from the walking and moving around thing, which is in the red, which isn't good. And the other one that's the lowest one, I would say, is activities outside my home and concentration. So these are the things that are affected in my particular CFS. It gives you trends. So let's go to. So this is what happened. I feel that. Okay. So it gives you your resting heart rate. Mine's is at 80, but because I'm sitting back down again, it's starting to go down, which is good. But it normally sits about 70, 80. It has been down to 65, but it normally sits about there. If you click on that, it tells you. Like I'll go to yesterday. Let's go to yesterday. What's a good day? Let's go to Wednesday. So this is Wednesday. So you can tag activities into what you were doing. So the red bits, sorry, go back. The red are spikes in your heart rate, which is like what makes you fatigued. If you stay up, and this is the overexertion basically. If it stays up in the overexertion, the overexertion zone too much, it will. Excuse me. Excuse me. It will alert you. It'll send an alert to your phone to say, basically, sit down, do nothing, because you're. If you keep up there, it's no good for you. Basically, it'll eat up your pace points. I'll tell you about pace points in a minute. So as you can see, this was my day on Wednesday. This was how much I had to rest. So the white bits are totally resting. And then this is spikes here. What was this spike? You can also tag activities. So like that. I've not tagged that day. Let's go back here. Like that tag. What was that tag? Can't see it. So that was let's go to yesterday. Sorry, sorry about this. I am trying to work through my my brain fog at the moment. So let's see. So here, yesterday, this was, I had to tidy, mine says at the start I was tidying up before bed. This was me tidying up before bed. This was my spikes. but I had to do it, so it wasn't too bad, but I spiked a little bit, obviously. And that gave me 2.0 pace points, which, as you can see, I still managed to 14.5 up the top here. My pace points for the day is 16, so if I keep within that, then that's good. And it tells you, like, it's got a pace points. Let's go to pace points. So this is pace points. So I've already used 4.2 today, which it says that at the moment I can stay within my budget because I'm basically doing little today. So this slider here, this goes round the circle and it tells you how many you've used. So if you've used, like, say I had used like more than the estimated amount in the morning, it would tell me I'm above my pace points and I need to slow down. And also if it's down, like, it means that I'm able to judge whether I can do more in the afternoon if I've got less pace points in the morning. So yeah, that's the pace points, and it moves around. And as you can see, I've pretty much done okay. The only day I really went over was let's see. So the 24th. Yeah. I went over on the Friday, and that was because what did I do on the Friday? Can't remember. Sorry, brain's gone. But I obviously done a lot on that Friday. And I was up at 21, which is too far above. So it's learning again to manage that energy. It gives you a morning stability score. So mine's is only 2 today, which isn't great at all. But what happens is the armband connects to the app. And in the morning you take it off at night, and in the morning your armband you put your armband on, and you press, like, you tell it if you've slept well or not, and then you put your armband on and it'll automatically measure your heart rate, and it'll automatically measure your heart rate variability. So today mine's is much higher than it should be, so I'm at a 2. I've only ever went for the week. I've only ever been between the 2 and the 3, so I've never really went higher than that, which isn't the greatest, to be honest. It goes up to a 5. That circle goes up to a 5. If you're on a 4 or a 5, then that's really good. But a 1 or a 2 is pretty rubbish. So yeah, my sleep was fine. That was good. So that's what it does. And my review of it, it's good. Yeah, I think this week it's given me more of an understanding of it's given me more of an understanding of where my heart rate's at and what I'm doing, because I'm the world's worst for no one to sit down. I really hate being inactive. I really hate, like, not being able just to go out when I want to go out. Yesterday I went out for coffee with my father-in-law, and I was able to watch the app so that, like, when I went out for coffee, and I've got some friends that the place I went for coffee in is a Lighthouse Cafe, which is really local. And I've got some friends there, and I was chatting and realising that actually having a coffee in that place and chatting uses up more pace points than I thought it was going to use up. In fact, it used up more pace points than I did use in the shower. And I would never have thought that before, because I'm always exhausted when I come out the shower. So this isn't medical. Like, they're saying, like, that this isn't to be taken as medical advice. You need to go and see your doctor. So I did go and see the doctor, and actually it collates with how I'm feeling. It collates with my CFS, because I got all checked over and stuff. And then you've got an evening check-in where you put down, let's see, where you can put down all your symptoms for the day. So the first one's fatigue. So if you're feeling like you couldn't do anything at all, you put a 3. Maybe if you were a little bit fatigued, a 1 or a 0. And it goes all the way down, like measuring, and you can customize this to put things in as well. Like I've got things like memory issues, headache, brain fog, anxiety, because I do suffer with anxiety, dizziness, shortness of breath, which has been a symptom this time, I think. Sore throat, joint pain, stomach pain, nerve pain, migraine, muscle aches, muscle weakness, and so on and so on. And you can put stuff down as you think. So, yeah, what I would say was it has helped me have a more, even in the week, it's helped me have more of an understanding of where I'm at with my fatigue, like the pace points and stuff like that. If you imagine, you hear about people saying spoons. Well, the pace points are just spoons. So if you use my pace point stroke spoons are 16 a day. So if I use 14 in the morning, that's it. I can't use anything else. So it's a visual aid, really, for us spoonies to help as well. So price point, obviously you can use the app for free, and if you use the app, you just put your finger on your camera and it measures your heart rate that way. It's much more convenient having the band. The band was, I think it was around about £50-ish, and then there's a subscription for the month. It's £10.99 if you get the year, and £12.99 I think if you do it monthly. I got the year because that's financially a lot better for me. I'm glad I did because it is helping me. I've obviously just the week, and we'll see how it goes over a longer period. But so far so good. Anything that can help us with energy limit and illness is a good thing, I think. I'm still off work. I've been signed off work again. I really hope I get back to work, but I just don't know. Yeah, I think the energy limit sorry, energy limiting illness, chronic fatigue, fibromyalgia. Well, I'm not sure what other illnesses are, invisible illnesses are out there. But I'd recommend it. And they're researching all the time and upgrading it all the time. And our input actually helps with them. Our input helps them to upgrade it and research it. It's also, I think it's researched by people who have MECFS, or energy limit illnesses. So it's not like with somebody that is sitting in an office who hasn't got a clue. These people are actually been there, walked in the MECFS shoes, so to speak. So yeah, I'd recommend it. I think it'd be good for people. But yeah, and I'll see how it goes, as I say, after a month or so. But so far, no issues. I had one issue, like last Friday when I had it on for like a day or something. I went in the shower and it went off, and I was like, oh my goodness! So I took it off because I thought, oh no, the water's getting into it and it's going to ruin it. So I messaged the help team, and they were like, no, it's definitely waterproof, completely waterproof. Did it start reading? I was like, well, I was too scared, I took it off. But yesterday I managed to get a shower, and I wore it all the time in the shower, and it actually it didn't go off, and it was really good at monitoring, telling me when I need to stand still and things like that in the shower. So yeah, it was good. Again, I say the message team. I think it was. Oh, if I can. Let's see. Who's messaging me? So yes, excuse me. I think it was Harry. Yeah, Harry that I got a message from. I'm just looking to see my messages here at my phone. Yeah, yeah. So I'd like to thank Harry, Ed, Emma, Lucy from the team for getting back to my millions of messages I've already sent them. And yeah, I'd recommend it. As I say, not paid for this review. This is completely unbiased review of Visible. But so far so good. I really like it. For me, it's easy to use the band. It's easy to pop in and out. I read a review somewhere, or I listened to a review of somebody who said it was hard for them to pop in and out because they had like something wrong with their hands. That might be the case, because it is quite fiddly. But I think if you're okay with your hands, then you might be able to use it. The only other thing I would say is if you've got a chunky arm like I have, the armband, I got a, I don't think I got a choice of what size. I just ordered from Visible, and it won't fit on your arm doubled. So I had to adapt it to fit on my arm single. That's the only thing I would say. If Visible's listening, then maybe make different sizes in bands. But that is the only downside I can see so far. It's been good, yeah, good so far this week, first week. And I'll let you know how it goes on. So thanks for listening, guys. Please, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. Subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to, yeah, just pick up more people to let people get more aware. And yeah, here in Scotland, because I live in Scotland. So all you Scottish people, anyway, but around the world is fine. Anyway, I'm going to go because I can feel my voice starting to go now. But I will catch up with you shortly. Thank you guys for listening. Bye for now.